So hi world, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be reacting to the evolution of tone in Mariah Carey's career, part 1. So I did part 2 because it was recommended, and now I'm doing part 1 because it was recommended because I did part 2. Does that make sense? People told me to watch part 1. They said to watch the next part, but I didn't find a part 3. I don't think. So I don't know. But for now, let's see part 1, and then I'll see if there's still gonna be a part 3. If there is a part 3 and it's like a different name, I don't know. Maybe it could be that. But yeah, let's see the evolution of tone. This is gonna be now from the beginning of Mariah's career, because the one I watched was like from 1996, I think, to, or was it 97? Or was it 96 to 97? Well, you know what? I already forgot. But still, we're gonna watch this one and let's see what this one is about. That's what matters. If you want to know my thoughts about the other one, go watch the other video because I can't say the thoughts now because I forgot. But yeah, check out my second channel for more content. Click the join button to know more about the memberships. Like and subscribe so you don't forget. Follow me on social media. Without further ado, let's go. Oh. Treating me kind. Yeah, that was so bright. I'm gonna start a couple of trends that Mariah tends to do to reach the tone, change her singing style and more. Overall, in 1990, for stylistic purposes and some use of pulling her voice, she leans towards a raspier, more soulful sound. To know her tone, we need to analyze her vocal condition at the time. Yeah, because if this is the beginning, how does she already sound raspy? I thought she was good in the beginning. So she's doing it on purpose. I think I watched this performance on Patreon, The Vanishing, this specific one. Yeah. As I hope you noticed, one of Mariah's weak points is her inconsistency. For example, in the performance, she can do a perfectly executed B4, but then struggle to hit an F sharp 5 or the same B4 with the same quality. Wait, but a B4 is easier than an F5, so she could totally do a good B4, but not do an F5. I don't think you wrote that well. Yeah. But that's because that 5 is higher. I thought he was gonna say, like, in the performance she does the B4 really good, but then in another performance of the same song she can't do the B4, or it's like unsupported. That is inconsistency. But doing a good B4 but not doing an F5 or doing an unsupported F5, that's not inconsistency. That's about the range or the way she goes up to the note, I guess, because it's higher. Period. At this point, it is understandable why her inconsistency is there. She's just starting her career. Exactly. And even though they'll fade away, her voice doesn't remain consistent for very long. We'll talk about it later. All the inconsistencies will fade away. That is one of the best tones on the whistle. But it's her whistles are always super high. Fuck me. The difference between Mariah in 1990 and 1991 and 92 is that her tone became a bit more light and just slightly hedgier. Here it is the end of 91, and we can see a slow but steady transformation into 93. The inconsistencies remained, but let me clarify, this doesn't mean she sounds bad. It just shows that she is a human being that can be perfect. Sure, she might have some perfect performances, but we cannot expect her to do concerts where every song is sung perfectly, moving on to 1992. That is true. I'm a human being. But she's totally perfect also. Oh, I just know this is gonna get copyrighted. I'm just gonna mute the whole thing. Here we notice a tone that is full but nervous. She's somewhat scared of what her voice can and cannot do. Still learning. Also, I watched this on Patreon. Free. Yeah, we all know this performance, okay? Also, by this point, she did know her voice more and had more experience. So her stage presence definitely improved as well. Here is the remaining of the inconsistencies. These are 2 whistles she did within 8 minutes. Oh. Oh. Wait, but how? Why did she did the same whistle 8 minutes after? I thought it was gonna be like another song, but no, it sounded like the same one. Yeah, that's like there's like 2 notes at the same time. One of them is polyphonic. Say that twice. While the other is crystal clear, thus proving some vocal flaws. Her belts remain supported most of the times, with minor exceptions. Her tone is warmer and brighter, but still mature and capable of providing a well-rounded belt, but struggles to consistently reach high belts. She does, but not as often as in the Daydream era, for example. Oh, so she always had the rasp. Okay, I didn't know this beginning tone. Completely changed her sound instead of singing. This reflected in live performance that it recorded in Shut Up House. Come on. Yeah. And her tone is more heady instead of using a predominantly chesty. Exactly, that's better. In her mixed voice, she does a balance between exactly, that's a lot better. Come on. Her technique is probably the best it will ever get. The lows are low, the highs are high, the belts are full and open, the whistles are fun and melodical. In my opinion, this is her best technique-wise. All of them perfection. Not one attempt was missed. Raspy, cut short, everything was as it should, showing a massive improvements. Why is there a space there? In singing and writing songs. Wait, what does writing songs have to do with anything? Ugh. Her voice overall was polished. It didn't have that raw, soulful sound that we assumed with the 1992 period. The rasp is gone for now. Yeah, she flew through them with brilliant excellence. Ooh, brilliant excellence. Not entirely free, but free enough that it sounded like it all was easy for her. For her. Like it was easy for her. Her musical sound was more pop, so as direct consequence, she sang more pop. It's simple in theory. But in practice, it's hard to fathom how she changed her sound in a short span. Didn't you just say her technique got better? What do you mean a short span? Didn't you say it was like 3 years? Oh, that's a good belt. Before we can I read? Damn. Before we talk about whistles, there's the concept about her voice that she said herself, which is that when her belts are strong, whistles aren't at their best. And when whistles are strong, belts aren't at their best. In 1993, 1994, this is not very visible, but it will get more obvious with her. That makes sense. Because for you to do a whistle, so you are putting that sound out, right? You're releasing the air. That's why some of her whistle sounds like airy, and she releases the air. The way I kind of do the whistle is from the inside. Like I push the air in like that. You know, I'm pushing the air in. I don't even know if I don't think this is the correct way to do whistle, but I don't do whistle for anything except for this video. So whatever. I just do it for fun. Maybe I should stop. Maybe you could ruin my voice. I don't know. But the way she does the whistle is pulling the air out. She's exhaling the air. It's the same when you do a belt. Like you push the sound out. You're doing, you know what I mean? Like you're putting the sound out. So, and I've noticed that when my voice is kind of like breaky, or maybe when I'm sick, I can kind of access like the regular whistle like she does, like a little more strong whistle, but it's when my voice kind of breaks. Because it's kind of like a break in your voice that then you can access and you can do that sound. But if your belts are like really strong, your vocal cords are like set in place, really good, you can do like a really supported belt, then that break that you need for the whistle is not there because the belts are like solid. So there's no break that you can access the whistle. Or if you can access the whistle, like she's experienced, she already knows the place to access the whistle, but it's going to be harder because her voice is like more solid, I guess. I don't know if that's the word, but that makes sense. '90s, 95, 96. Oh, look at the little hat. Come on. We have come in the Daydream era, and for this first video, this is going to be the last era we talk about today. Oh, come on. Oh, what is this outfit? In this era, the belts are incredibly versatile. The runs are complex and well executed. The songs are adaptation of older sounds, and Mariah has finally gained enough experience to go on a full worldwide tour. Yeah, but you said in the other video it was like 7 shows. So, a full worldwide tour? I don't think it was full. Maybe the seats were full, but in terms of the shows, he said in the other video it was like 7. And I'm like, what? Was it like 1 in each continent? There's not 7 continents, but still, you get it. Wait, is it? Hey Google, how many continents are there? Oh, I'm being so dumb right now.
7 continents. On the website Britannica.com, they say there are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia.
Oh, okay. Then, okay, I was gonna say I was right, but no, it's 6 because Google said North America and South America. But technically, the whole continent is just America. It's just 1. So it's not 7, it's 6 because South America and North America are both in America. So it only counts like as 1. But still, okay, before the tour, sure, she could do 1 in each and it would be 7. See, I knew I was right. Why did I doubt myself? I knew I was right. Her voice is limitless. It sounds that even when she goes high, she can go even higher. The tone is headier and even girlier. It is definitely a change in style for her. For her. Yeah, but she's kind of doing it too much. Yeah. This quality of a headier mix voice allowed her to belt in the upper register without tension, strain, and with a lot of support through, though not always, through. She tended on singing a little more nasal. Why can't I say the words right? Ever since 94 and on in her career. Singing in nasal placement reduces the fullness and warmness in the tone and affects the weight of your voice too. So you're calling my voice fat? In the years 95, earlier 96, while she was singing more nasally, her tone wasn't as light and it had a little more depth and weight left. And then we see starting in Frankfurt that it got lighter and had less depth, darkness, and power compared to Tokyo. Singing nasal most likely also led to some of the fatigue she had to deal with in the butterfly era. Yeah. Oh, that was a good. In this era, we observe the phenomenon I said earlier. As the belts become better and easier to do, whistles are getting weaker and not as powerful. Still high. Overall, Mariah's tone is more nasal, and the placement of her mix is headier than in previous eras. Her sound is not as powerful as 93-94, but it does move more easily in the upper register. Thank you. I do want to add that in this era, Mariah overused this placement and ended up with some vocal damage that was left in the butterfly.
They make me feel good because these guys are incredible. Can we give a hand for these ladies too, please?
That's what I don't get though. If her technique got better, yeah, people already said there was a lot of problems in her life and whatever, and it causes whatever. But if she changed the technique to a more headier and to mix a little more, so she can go higher and the belts are better, then why did she overuse it? Maybe it's like when you get like a new thing, like when you buy something new, like you want to use it. You know what I mean? Like she figured out a new way to do the belts and she just did it with no consequence. And then the consequence came after. Yeah. And then the nodules, yes. Goddamn, fucking annoying people. Hey, this is the third video that I'm mentioning the nodules. Yeah, that's because I already know. Hello. I know about the nodules. Goddamn, I already know her whole life story at this point. You are the annoying one for still commenting the same thing. Not me. But yeah, this was really interesting. Then I hope there is like a part 3 because I want the rest. I want what's after. Because from what I've seen on the other video, like the vocal battle of 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, like her voice in the 2000s was really good. So I wonder if there is a part 3. I hope it's about that. So I'm gonna go find it. I want to see it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this video down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what other videos I'm going to watch. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.